I went ahead and ordered for the table. Perfect last line to the perfect last episode for the perfect show. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. I went ahead and ordered for the table. It absolutely summed up what it meant to be a Sopranos fan over the last, 150 years, however long that show's been on the air. It is the Ron and Fez show. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Fez, for you, did that line take you back to your childhood, or what exactly were you feeling?
It took me nowhere, Ron.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely nowhere.
You weren't moved by it at all?
No, it didn't even make me hungry for onion rings at that point.
You didn't get the whole thing, though?
No, I didn't get the whole thing.
I went ahead and ordered for the table. It's all right there, buddy.
That says it all?
Well, I mean, family, business, a man's place as a son, a husband, a father, a leader of men. I think we've all gone ahead and ordered for the table at one time in my life. And then, fade to black. I wish I could have been there with David Chase. Just actually typed out that line and went, I can't top it. Fade to black. Here's George. George, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
You know, I want to thank whoever played that in the beginning. That episode, I was so mad at the end of it last night. I was cursing the TV, and then I listened to the words of the song.
Right. It's in the words of the song.
It made so much sense.
And not only that, not only Don't Stop Believing, which we can't, but also Journey. We're all on a journey here, okay? A journey through time and space.
I didn't realize there were so many levels.
You honestly didn't like the ending of it?
No, I didn't like the ending of Sopranos last night.
So you don't get it?
Is that what the problem is?
Yeah.
I don't get it, or I don't, or they didn't really have an ending.
You get I went ahead and ordered for the table, right?
I understand ordering onion rings for the table, yes.
Well, what is an onion ring, Fez?
It's breaded onions.
What shape is it?
It's round.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ring.
Mm-hmm. The ring. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant episode. I was smiling like you wouldn't believe, and I saw it an hour earlier than a bunch of my friends in Canada, and they all knew I was watching it earlier and called me after, and the other three people I talked to were all totally disappointed, and I thought it was perfect. I thought it was the only way you can end up that show is with the message that corruption and money will win, and all your beliefs go down the drain if people throw enough bling in front of you. All it
takes is cash. All you have to do is go out and order for the table. Let's bring in somebody from, we went out of our way. We said, can we get somebody from the Sopranos like O&A did? We weren't able to do that. Well, let's get somebody from the Mafia, bring them in here to talk about it. We weren't able to do that. Can we get anybody who's affiliated with the show at all? No. So Earl got on the phone, did the booking, and we booked somebody, Fez, who pretends he's in the Mafia online. Here's Mafia Life Chris coming in.
Hey. My estimate historically, 80% of the time it ends up in the can like Johnny Shack. Or on the embalming table of Cogerelli. No risk, no reward.
Anthony Soprano, Detective Gaudioso, Essex County. I have a warrant for your arrest.
Here he comes. Mafia Life Chris. How are you, Chris? Really?
What's going on?
You didn't like it?
I'm still waiting for the ending. I think my HBO screwed up.
Would you guys have all felt better if somebody would have shot him to death? Is that what you're waiting for?
Yeah, I would have felt better.
So the 5 minutes of tension that led up to that piece mean nothing to you now?
I mean, I was tense all through that. Yeah. It was there. I felt that, but
did you see that he put everything that's ever been in one of those movies, the nice little couple, the Boy Scouts, I can't park my car. Does that mean this little twist of fate makes sure that she doesn't get machine gunned down or blown up like everybody else? It was all there for you.
Oh, yeah, and I took it all in. I just wanted an ending to go with it.
Would you? So you needed him to be shot?
I wanted him to be shot, yeah.
And the fact that his life goes on the way it is now, the same tension that he had at the beginning of it, means nothing to you.
No, because I just don't feel I got any closure from it. I didn't like it at all.
All right, what about for you?
I like the feeling I had when that was going on, when it was the build-up and stuff. I felt the very ending was a little bit anticlimactic, but I would be fine with that if they didn't spend 40 minutes of boredom. You know, the beginning of the show was just wasted space. They could have done some other stuff. I think they tried to cram in.
I think you made a mistake there. The cat staring at Chrissy. The fact that the SUV caught the leaves on fire.
Why 10 minutes, though? Why not a couple minutes?
Because what does that set up? I went ahead and ordered for the table. Here is, let's go over here to Ed. Ed, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
I love the ending. My opinion is, instead of whacking Tony, they whacked us. If you were sitting at that table across from Tony watching all this stuff going on, and that mutt come out of the bathroom and put a bullet in the back of your head, that's exactly how your life would end. You wouldn't know what the hell happened to Tony or anybody.
So you feel like the audience was killed by David Chase?
That's right. He whacked us instead of Tony.
Does that make you feel any better, Fez?
Well, I can see that, but no, it doesn't.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Larry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I just want to know what the fuck the ending when Meadow was spending 10 minutes parallel parking. What did that mean?
That was to set up that tense moment like they do in every movie and every TV show that gets you there. And they did everything but deliver the stock ending. That's what that meant. It kind of meant, I know you guys have seen so many gangster films. You guys have seen so many gangster TV shows. Some of you people even go on the computer and pretend you're a gangster. So you already know all this stuff. You've already seen the ending to that thing that you've set up in your mind a million times.
Yeah, I mean, they had all the edits in there that you needed to make it even more tense. You know, cutting to the guy with the baseball cap and stuff like that. I just wanted some sort of ending to it. Just something laid out.
Here's Stan. Stan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, buddies. How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, guy, I'm thinking Tony did get whacked. I mean, they got to leave you hanging there, and I'm wondering whether he did or not, because if they ever want to make a movie down the road. But, Jesus, you know, when all of a sudden you're watching them eating their onion rings and stuff, all of a sudden, boom, fades to black, just like that other caller said. You know, I mean, that's what he's going to see if he gets whacked.
Well, that is one of the possibilities that happened. Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I was just wondering why they had to do so much whining, crying AJ last night. I don't know if there was a need for that. I mean, I think he was brought to tears no less than 3 times in the episode, whining about terrorism, his girlfriend. Shut the fuck up, film school, his BMW. I don't care. That's what I had to. I was waiting for. Fuck AJ. I don't care.
I think what that was about all of us, that we sit around and talk this shit all the time. We talk about things that we care about, and look how quickly we can be bought out. Look how quickly everybody will sell out any of those things, any of those beliefs for, you know, a new car, you know, something else. Some little fucking carrot there makes everybody drop out. Earl, did he live or die?
He lived.
Yeah.
I think life went on, and
I'm the same way as you.
And
he's in the same place that he was before. Because, first of all, who was going to kill him? He had made the deal with the New York guys. He went and killed Phil, the only guy who wanted to take him out. Right now, there's going to be, you know, peace between New Jersey and New York.
But nothing exciting, you know, like no-name whacking Phil. I did like the car rolling over his head, though.
Sure you did.
You know,
that was perfect, right?
To me, that was just too comical, where you saw the guy puking and the other one going, damn, and stuff. To me, that was too buffoonish and cartoonish.
I think you guys remember the show being a lot better than I ever do. I think the first episode was a great episode, and I don't ever remember being too excited about the show ever since.
For me, it was all about hope. I mean, I'm a big-time Mafia fan. I, you know, run the Mafia, you know, on the Internet, and this is my cup of tea. I just had hope every time, and they let me down the majority of the time, but I just had hope.
Chris, listen to the things that you're saying. You have hope that what? That the Mafia is going to do better?
I had hope that the show would be a little more exciting.
Here's where your hope has to go. And this was a great thing aimed towards you. And you came in with what? Cannolis, some Italian cookies?
Yeah.
To me, the whole thing there was Little Italy. That the line with, this used to be 40 square blocks. And now it's down to this one fake street, more or less. You know what I mean? Like, it's set up for tourists more than real people living there, and like it used to be. Somehow, and here's the sad news for you, Italians have become white, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have moved into just being part of white America now. And that's where, and look at AJ. He was not going to pick up the mantle the way everybody wanted. Those kids went away. Look at John Gotti's grandchildren. They're, these little metrosexuals. They would not be able to walk in their grandfather's world.
Yeah, it definitely replicated what was going on in the most recent Mafia days and where it was going.
It's over.
I think they did a great job. I wouldn't say it was over, but I think they did a great job depicting.
Well, I mean, it still exists online, but with...
In a pretend world, Ronnie, yeah.
In a pretend world, it's all very, very exciting.
Are these pretend cannolis you brought?
No, they're very real.
Fez, can you eat a cannoli?
No, I can't have anything you
Just
brought.
eat two.
No.
I want to see what happens. I want to test the stent.
Although the cannoli shell does resemble the stent in shape.
It's like when you get a new boat. You want to go out, take it on the lake, open it up, see if it's going. See if it's going to be able to hold up out there. Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm here. Is this Ron?
You're on the air. What can we do for you, Dave?
Oh, hey, Ronnie, how you doing? First time caller. Hey, you guys, I thought the show ended great, boy. Leaving an opening where they could still run with this. I mean, how good does that get? And that asshole Phil guy was coming to him, and that crunch noise. How can you beat that? I thought it was great.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he's not dead. I think it's set up for a movie. They didn't want to have him flip because a guy who flips, how's he ever going to come back and do a movie? That's not a movie that guys like Chris are going to line up for. They want to go back, see this thing in another 5 years or whatever. See AJ is suddenly a tough guy, hopefully played by somebody else. What fucking killed me, the one guy he was left with is fucking worthless to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And the other thing that I found to be pretty sad about it all, when he went to see Sil and didn't even have anything to say to him. You know what I mean? Like, there is none of this stuff for him. His life didn't turn out great. It didn't turn out exciting. He's not the guy that he thinks he is, ever.
Yeah. And he didn't live... his life isn't living up to what he thought Uncle Junior's was. When he was having that heart-to-heart with Uncle Junior.
Seeing what Uncle Junior's sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's not... I don't think that he sits there and thinks that Uncle Junior's had a great life. He sees his own future as he's sitting next to Uncle Junior. A guy alone.
Didn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
Wasted his breath.
And still going back to the same problems. Where's fucking that money? Still the same shit as in the first episodes.
And did you notice that Tony was like in the family counseling? He still had some counseling that he needed to get out. He was still crying about his past.
Because he's every bit AJ.
Yeah.
AJ is him. Where he went in there and he didn't talk about his kid at all. Went back to him and his mother. He's fucking sick. He's not a fucking regular person. He's sick.
One more season, man. They should have gave us one more season.
It would have been the same thing. We'd be sitting around this time next year bitching.
Yeah, I'm glad it's done.
I can throw a lot of scenarios. I would have been okay with a season filled with, a little more crime and maybe Tony getting taken out by Silvio, maybe Silvio running the family for the last couple episodes and then ending it like that. And
you gotta understand something. There's one actor in that fucking show. That's him. We wouldn't even watch that. Even in the middle of that fucking thing that is not great writing. The way he woke up last night is a fucking great actor. He looked like a beast. And just opening his eyes, he barely looked human. He looked frightening. He's everything that you're fucking afraid of. So I don't think people would be watching the Silvio fucking show or any of that stuff.
Didn't you want him to use that gun, though? Didn't you want a war?
But he never did. Any of this stuff that happened never has been a war. We had the scenes where they were shooting each other goes to show you that these guys have no idea how to use guns. Either side. They're bumbling, stumbling fucking pricks. They're ham and eggers. And the fact that last night he's still taking barber scissors and shit like that he has no fucking use for. It's stealing just to steal. Here's Butch. Butch, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, guy, what do you think? You think the guy from the FBI was on the take the whole time and we just found out about it last night, or you think he was just helping him out as a buddy?
I see it more as bad writing. I see it as the fact that that character has never had any consistency over the entire thing of the series.
I think he just became a fan of Tony.
Yeah.
And he wanted Tony's side to win.
But it was just almost retarded. It was. I don't think anyone in the FBI would act that way.
Yeah, and I don't know why we had to have a bedroom scene with that guy.
I think, again, it's this thing of David Chase saying that even the guys on the so-called side of good have no purity about them. They're not completely good either. There's no completely good and completely bad. You know?
Right.
The pool's been pissed in. The pool of humanity. But here's the thing. I went ahead and ordered for the table. We'll always have that with each other. Someone's going to order for the table.
I think the girl might have gave him the information that he called when he, because he didn't have it at the time.
Right.
I think that he went and found out the information where Phil was from the girl. I don't know. I got that feeling that and then right away he called Tony to give him some information.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. I think it was like a symbolic of the end of an era through the whole show. Yeah, Uncle Junior, who wouldn't know if fucking, he did shit in his life.
Right.
And Tony's looking at it as himself. And then AJ is a total waste of space, and there's no future for the mob. And it's just kind of put it all in a joke thing, like it's just dead. And the thing with the terrorists, I mean, nobody gives a fuck about the mob anymore. It's all terrorists now.
Yeah, the mob wasn't even a big thing for the FBI to be paying attention to. Why are you mad about that, Chris? Why are you giving the finger?
How could there be no future for the mob?
Yes, online there is. You're playing your version of Cowboys and Indians.
Hey, for those people, it's real.
What people? What people?
The fake mobsters online.
What I want you to do is get some kind of imaginary psychiatrist and talk to all those people. What are the average age of people who play this game with you?
They're
4, 5?
30.
30?
30. It's an over.
There was children.
It's an over 18 site. It's an over 18 site.
How could that be? Why would anyone over 18 be pretending playing cops and robbers?
It's very interactive. It really is. It's good for the imagination.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. I just hope you wake up every morning and realize the true genius that you are. Every day you amaze me more and more.
Thank you.
Anyway, I didn't like how fast the New York crew flipped. I thought that was just a little bit of a stretch.
Bad writing again. It doesn't make sense because those were the guys who were saying, let's get them. But
they hate
again,
it. I mean, leading up to that, all the different confrontations that Tony had with that little guy, they always look like they hated each other.
Yeah. What about for you there, Chris?
Yeah, I felt they crammed a lot of, endings to that very last show.
But I think what David Chase is trying to tell you, and you personally, is there is no honor among thieves. This thing of we have this bond and we have this, it just never existed. It's something the guys at the top tell the guys at the bottom to keep them doing it.
To make money.
Yeah.
This thing of ours.
Is bullshit. That's a fucking gimmick. That's a work. Just like the end of The Departed, which was like based on a real thing, when they found out the fucking head guy was feeding the FBI the whole time.
That's what all bosses do to their workers, right?
Right. That's the point there.
Yeah, I agree.
But I went ahead and ordered for the table. Beautiful. And what did he order, Fez?
He ordered onion rings.
Mm-hmm. What shape are they?
Round, circle.
Here's Kurt. Kurt, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, was calling to say about the symbolism of the onion rings, as cheesy as it sounds. Everything came full circle and came right back to where it started at the very beginning of the show. Every little loose end was kind of wrapped up and set back in.
And then they ate the circles.
Now, here's the thing, Fez. If the track is circular, right?
Right.
And you're doing everything you can, traveling forward, where are you coming?
Back to where you started.
Right. So that's what he's saying with that. It don't matter.
I just wanted the circle. I wish they had ordered fries. I wanted the circle to end.
Why? Why don't you be one of the people who pretends that he got killed?
I guess I could, because I don't think he got killed. I think they just ended it.
Peter, you're on ronandfez.
Hey, now that the show's over, does this mean we can look forward to not having this fucking idiot Chris in the studio or on the air anymore?
Well, I was going to make that announcement. Mafia Life Chris is going to be taking over.
Won't you be brother, big brother?
It's a Big Brother update.
And then we will be calling him Mafia India Life Chris. Indie Life Chris. Yeah. So he will be now doing Big Brother updates 3 times a week for us.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend or what?
Yeah.
How much does she weigh? More than you?
Where does that come from, Peter?
I fucking hate this guy.
About as much as your sister weighs.
Oh, no. I didn't feel like getting into it.
Nah.
More than not as much as your fucking mom, you fat fuck.
Is this the kind of stuff that you play online?
Yeah, this is that they get all heated, you know?
Yeah.
The haters, Ron.
I see. Are you the
hate doesn't sound pretend.
Are you the pretend Godfather?
I'm like the Don of all Dons.
I see.
Why would you pretend to be anything else?
Tom, you're on ronandfez.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
I think he's going to jail. I mean, Carmine's flipping. His lawyer there trying to get the ketchup out of the bottle told him that it was a damn gun charge. I think he's going to go to jail, and the movie or show or whatever it's going to be is when he gets out of jail.
See, here's the thing. The real fucked up part of the thing is not how you die, but the fact that your whole life you've got to be sitting there going, oh, wait, 2, black kids just walked in and they're standing in the corner. Oh, here comes a guy in a windbreaker. He never fucking has ever got to relax. His friends flip. His friends could shoot him in the back of the head. So it doesn't really matter how he dies. The fact is he never gets to live.
Right.
Whether he's in a fucking SUV or not.
The whole build-up that we were talking about at the end, what I feel was that. It was a depiction of, like, he's never going to be able to rest, because you're watching it and you're like, okay, is this guy going to whack them?
Right.
Is this, is her car going to blow up? Is this going to happen? And, it just goes to show that even though it still goes on, he's going to have to watch his back for the rest of his life.
And even if he gets into jail, and even if they kill him and he goes to hell, they're still going to try to whack him down there. Kevin, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, the saddest thing of the whole thing was how bad HBO was begging people not to cancel before the show came on, showing all their new shows, John from Cincinnati and Entourage all summer. I bet they lose half their subscriptions today.
I don't think people really subscribe to HBO for the TV things anyway. It's just to have some movies and sports or whatever the hell it is. I doubt very much people sign up for HBO for The Sopranos or are going to get rid of HBO now that The Sopranos is gone.
I think we should have another one.
I do one thing when it comes to cable, Chris. I'm going to tell you the truth. Give me the full package. Give me the entire package. Why? I don't want to fucking know that there's a show out there I can't see if I want to see it. Give me the choices.
Playboy.
Gotta have it all. Here's our friend Bobo. Hey, Bobo.
Hey, you buddies.
How are you?
I thought the so-called bad ending was kind of a parable for the lives of all the people in the show, that, there is no remarkable ending.
Mm-hmm.
And I also found it kind of Catholic that he ordered for the table. That
right.
It was sort of like a deal like, this is my body.
Right, this is my body. Take it, all of you.
Right. I didn't pick up any of that.
Well, you're not Catholic, right?
No.
What are you?
I'm not
Lutheran.
either.
You might want to watch that VH1 Soul Channel. They got a lot of Luther Vandross on there that you would enjoy quite a bit. All right, thank you very much, Bobo.
Okay.
Take care. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Fez. Oh, let me go to John. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, can you give me the over-under on when Chris is going to switch to Dungeons and Dragons since the show's over now?
What do you think about that, a Dungeons and Dragons site?
Hey, John, you ever been whacked off the radio?
No, Mafia Life Chris, that's never happened to me.
Why would you whack someone off?
Not whack them off.
Is that how it ends up? You end up just typing like sexual stuff to each other? All right, let's try Dungeons and Dragons, all right? We'll get on the thing of that. What are you, some kind of fucking dungeon? I'm gonna whack you, you dragon. Fuck you. There's a magic sword here. I got a fucking magic sword here that could kill any dragon. Even a giant one like yourself.
Uh-oh, here comes a wizard your way.
Fuck that wizard. I'll shoot that wizard right here in the back of the head. Bada bing, you're dead. Is that the kind of stuff that happens online?
No, not at all.
What happens? Like, suppose me and Fez were playing with you right now. Now, when I say playing with you, I mean your balls.
I'll just sit back and relax.
Mm-hmm.
No. You guys would interact with each other to do jobs?
Do jobs.
Like,
Fez, I can't get hired anywhere. Can you help me?
Maybe I have a cousin who knows somebody who's hiring?
Oh, why did I ever drop out of high school? Maybe now I have to turn to a life of crime. Fuck it, here comes a dragon. Fuck you, dragon.
Another fucking dragon?
Oh, dragons.
What happens? I'm trying to understand. I really want to play for real.
It's
How do we
role-playing.
play for real?
I'm serious. You sign up, you get a character, you can either join an existing family, there's about 20 of them, or you
All right, let's all just start playing. Well, what will my name be?
Your name is, I was going to say Ronnie Two Shows.
Okay, Ronnie Two Shows. All right, then what happens?
You get in, and the families all the bosses of the families.
All right, so I'm in here. Hey, everybody, I'm Ronnie. Who are you?
I'm Fezzy Ravioli.
Hey, Fezzy.
What are you doing here?
Start doing jobs?
I'm looking for jobs. By the way, good news. I got robot arms. So I can crush anyone's head.
So you think you're taking over with your robot arms?
Sure. I'm in here playing because I don't have no girlfriend.
That's not the Mafia.
What is it? What is that? What am I doing wrong?
Space Invaders.
What am I doing wrong?
Oh.
You gotta pick.
What? Yeah.
Go to the store, you buy a gun, you rob the bank, you do those kind of jobs, make money, and you know.
Are you the Godfather?
No, I can't play.
All right.
The administration don't play.
Okay. So let's just pretend then, like you're running. What do we do?
I would send you in. You would lobby.
Just act like we'll do it here in the moment. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sending you an invite. Would you like to join my family?
I would love to join your family.
I see you're making money. Okay, accept the invite.
Wait, one thing. Why don't girls like me? Why can't I get ahead in life? Why am I living in my mother's cellar playing online games? I'm starting to think maybe I'm half a retard. Oh yeah, one extra thing, Godfather. I got robot arms, which should be pretty good.
Good luck with those robot arms, because I got a lightsaber that'll cut right through those things.
Ravioli, whack him.
What's that mean, like jerk me off?
No, it means shoot you with a gun.
And it's done?
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah. How much does it cost?
It's free.
Really?
It's free to play, and then there are...
Seems like the price is still too high for me.
Because, Ronnie, the imagination is free.
Yeah.
It's free to pretend.
So then what happens?
Well, then you join the family, and your bosses start giving you jobs, and you compete with other families and potentially go to war.
Mm-hmm.
During war mode, you compete like who can kill a certain amount of members first.
Okay.
To win a...
Good news, everyone. I got an atomic bomb.
No atomic bombs.
Why not?
The mob don't really use them.
Yet.
Good thing I was in my bomb shelter. In 20 years, I'll be out to get you as soon as the air clears.
We'll be ready for robot arms. Here's Karen. Karen, you're on Ron and Fez. Go ahead, Karen, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Karen from Cincinnati. I just wanted to say, you guys, I know several people, including ourselves, who subscribe to HBO just to watch The Sopranos, and now they're gone. So we're done.
So you drop your HBO. Now, you live in Cincinnati?
Yes,
Is that an Indian word that means hand to mouth? Who fucking sits around and worries about saving an extra $9 a month?
I just have no interest for it otherwise, and I'm actually not from this area. I'm actually from New York, New Jersey
Do
area.
yourself a favor.
Here.
Enjoy your extra $9.50 that you got a chance to spread around now.
Later.
Bye-bye. By the way, she called collect. It's the only way she can make a call.
From jail.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here's Fake Riley wants to get in. Hello, Fake Riley.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I just want to congratulate Shibuti on his big screen appearance throwing up in the parking lot. Dave rules!
You don't have to scream Dave rules. He's part of the show. You just say, hey, I like Dave. It's not like we're going to dump out of, we like Dave's calls. I don't want anyone mentioning Dave on the Ron and Fez show. This is fucking, we're not going to have a radio war against ourselves. I like Ron. I got it on, man. Did you hear that? Dear Chris, I find myself unable to play anymore. My mom's taken away my keyboard. I'm 34 years old without a keyboard. Any cyber sex going on in there?
Sure.
Is there really?
Yeah, people get to meet each other. There's like a few marriages that happened.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Guys?
Community.
Like Johnny Cakes.
Maybe.
Is it a Johnny Cake situation?
Yeah, sure.
Fez, eat 2 cannolis.
I am not going to eat any cannolis.
$100 if you eat 2 cannolis.
No.
$100.
No, I am not going to eat 2
That's
cannolis.
10 months full of HBO.
That's also 10 months off till the next stent.
So you're that nervous now, you won't even eat a cannoli?
No, I am not going to eat a cannoli.
Is this your way of trying to whack Fezzy?
Never.
Yeah.
He's a friend of ours.
What does that mean?
That means you're with us, Fez.
Oh.
Here's Chris Sherman Fez.
I went ahead and ordered for the whole table.
Ah, beautiful.
It doesn't get better than that, does it?
It really doesn't. And remember, don't stop believing. Why? We're on a journey.
And any way you want it, on the back
That
end
is
of
a
that.
circle, Fez, that keeps going round and round. We can't get out.
Seems like you're reading a little much into it.
No, not at all. And what are the intersections in New Jersey?
And if you all noticed, they never took a bite of the onion rings. They always threw it on in their mouth whole, never breaking the circle.
True. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah.
And what else do you put in like that? Again, going back to communion wafer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The house.
Amen.
Right.
Amen, baby.
All right, peace.
Penis?
Oh,
sorry.
What are you saying?
Are you testing out new mob names?
Yeah. I thought he said penis. Sorry.
You know when they say quick, it means you got to say it right after. Like quick response, not 10 minutes later. Like I'm going to go like this. Oh, by the way, Fez, remember when you said that thing about bomb shelter? Should have been fart shelter. You know, it's not going to get the laughs for you.
Chris is used to typing responses.
Oh,
It takes a little lag time.
Exactly.
My mafia name was cut and paste. I'm going to go on that site, though.
Yeah?
I'm going to have some fun. We'll start a family and do jobs. And who knows, maybe I'll even get to whack somebody. Now, you didn't invent the Mafia online thing. Somebody did that before you, right? And
Yeah.
You played it, and you had fun with it, and then that guy went out of business or something?
Yeah, he went out of business, and I was aggravated because, as you know, I'm a fan of these games, so...
What other games you play? That Vampire Tavern thing that they do on AOL?
No, I don't have time to play games
Yeah.
now. At that time, it was that one mob game, and they had a limited amount of features. You didn't have enough tools as a mobster to do, anything that a real mobster can do, and it was frustrating. It was apparent that they wanted to take your money. It was more business-wise. I wanted to build a game that was put you into the character and make you feel like you're really in the mob for the fantasy role-playing.
But isn't that actually being more mobster, taking your money and giving you nothing for it?
Yeah, that actually was a mob thing for a while.
Yeah.
Here's Snot, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, DIC 680 checking in.
All right, that's old school.
Hooah! 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 Thank you, sir. Got a name for you. How about Ronnie Smoke Pants?
All right, Ronnie Smoke Pants. Changed me from 2 shows. Ronnie Smoke Pants. I'm a new guy.
And Mafia Life Chris is the AJ Soprano of this show right now.
Boy, they're rough on you, Chris.
Love you, too. That guy's probably from one of the mean message boards.
What message boards are mean to you? Because you said most of the reviews on your Mafia Life segments have been pretty good, your Soprano segments.
Yeah, the majority were good.
What board like you best?
Spread the Iris.
All right, who's number 2?
ronandfez.net.
Yeah, really?
I would say. Then FBA, and then...
Finally.
The a-holes that fuck the bag and the net, or whatever that website's called. I don't know. They do nothing but negative drama. I think that's what they're all about, though.
Sometimes, like when you're pretending that you're mafia and people criticize you, and it hurts. It hurts in it's a little sensitive.
It's a little flattering.
Yeah.
You know, make a whole thread about like how much you hate Mafia Life Chris. And then,
but you're a little more sensitive.
You would think there'd be tougher skin or pretend skin.
Oh, I'm a little like Fez.
Scott, you're on Fez.
Ronnie, I'm going to get on the boat early, and I'm going to start a John from Cincinnati website. We're all going to surf, do some blow, and start dysfunctional families. Get on board
I did
now.
not watch it last night. I said to myself, I don't know whether I want to start another fucking show. Did you watch it, Fez?
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think of it?
I thought, I didn't know, I'm going to watch it again to see if I can get into it. Right now, does not have me hooked. I thought every character's a nut. It seems like a little too much to take, a little too much to follow.
I haven't seen it all, so I can't really say.
I watched it.
Did you like it?
It was a little slow.
Yeah.
And I liked Al Bundy's part.
Earl?
It's very slow. You don't really get locked into it until about the last 10 minutes.
Did anybody get whacked?
No whackings. But it takes forever to get going. But when it does, that last 10 minutes was really good.
Yeah, so you liked it. You'll give it another shot.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
Yeah. I was just in the mood. Well, literally, as the fucking Sopranos ended, my phone rings. It's my mother, who never calls me. I mean, never. What the hell was that? And I'm going, Mom, I'm crying. They, shot Tony right in front of Carm. And she's like, what? When? Mine went to black. I go, what? Your cable went out? You're kidding me. She's going like this to my dad. They shot Tony. I swear to God, I can't. I was thinking back, and I'm laughing when I'm still laying in bed. I can't remember the last time my mother called me.
That is a riot.
Particularly like at night. She would never give me a call. What the hell was that?
She's a mob fan, too.
I want to get her on the thing where, she could pretend that she's giving you a butcher knife late at night and making food. I can't sleep if I know he's awake. I just can't sleep. Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Fez.
Yeah, Chris, is there any way you can be cops or FBI on this in this game, or an informant or anything like that?
You can join the witness protection program when you get sick of like your name or your family's screwing around, or you want to leave your family. The only way to leave your family is by joining the witness protection program or dying. And you can't get kicked out of the family. There's no actual, there's snitches, but you can't. The character is not a snitch, unless you snitch.
But I can't be the FBI and whack all of y'all?
Maybe we'll update it. It sounds like a good plan. Not at this moment, though.
Why don't you just sign off instead of, getting killed?
How many guys go like this? I regret to inform you that my mom says I'm on the computer too much, and I can no longer be in the family. Does that happen?
Yeah, every now and then it does.
Yeah. My mom says I have to get a job and meet girls.
We have strict rules on the message board where you have to stay in character. And every now and then you do get someone who's talks in real person. Oh, my mom don't want me on the computer no more.
Rich, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies. How are you today?
Good.
Hey, great. Just had a quick question, a couple really. In regards to Mafia Life, Chris, when you hit puberty, do you have to switch families?
Ouch.
That was stupid.
I know, people are mean to you.
That's all right.
And you're even wearing your Mafia Life shirt, your Mafia Life hat.
It's a term of endearment. I think they like me.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, also, how many onion rings do you think before Tony's going to need a stint?
Ouch. Fezzy.
What?
2 cannolis, $100.
No, I am not eating any cannolis. They're not good for me.
4 cannolis. Look at me.
Yes.
$500.
No.
You wouldn't do that for a quick $500.
No, it's bad for me. I am not going to eat the 4 cannolis.
Do me a favor, because I'm worried about this. Just put a cannoli in front of him, Chris, so he knows what he's missing.
You don't even have to open the box, Chris.
Would you have a half a cannoli?
No, I'm not.
For 25.
No, I'm not eating for 25. No, I am not having any cannolis.
Oh, look who's hungry. Here comes Lil. Well, I don't know how she does it, Fez. As thin as she is, she eats constantly. And then finally she told me that every time she takes a bite, she's shitting at the same time. So she only eats on the toilet.
We've learned her secret then.
And also, here's something that I thought would have been brought up. Lil, you understand what's going on with Earl right now, right?
No.
He's got some problems, so they want you to... Oh, those are small cannolis too, Fez.
Oh, yeah, they're minis.
That actually, if you sucked out the good stuff, that is what your stent looks like.
Yeah, it is very stent shape. I have something very similar to this, just kind of lodged in an artery.
Why don't you give it a smell? Because I know you love them.
Oh, man, that smells really good.
And you can make money.
Yeah, I'm just not going to do that.
Cannolis.
They smell great.
Where are these, from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Are you upset because so many hipsters are moving to Brooklyn now, too? You're one of the people disappointed about that?
Don't matter. My neighborhood's still all right.
Oh, that's right. You're downstairs playing on the computer anyway.
Yeah, all I need
you don't know what happens outside.
Fucking office with a computer. That's all I need.
Office or treehouse?
That's a good thing, though. Now, we're talking about The Sopranos. Why wouldn't Dave bring this up? Dave, I remember when you told us your version of what was going to happen in The Sopranos. Tony was going to be killed. Yeah. Carm was going to be killed. AJ was going to be killed.
I know.
The daughter would live, but the mother-in-law would die.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you had it
I did.
lined up when the daughter couldn't get in?
I did. I thought, bingo.
Yeah.
I thought they're all going to get whacked, and I'm going to be a hero today on the show.
You would have been the Foundry Music Jeff of The Sopranos. That's what a big hero you will be. And by the way, if someone point this out, I'll tell the story later. But someone let Jeff know that I'm the one who started the chants for him.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I know he always wanted to be that guy in the spotlight, and he finally got it.
Right.
I want to feel like that was part of his Mafia Life family. All right, let's go back to you.
Yeah.
You came so close.
Right. I know. I thought I had it.
But now, remember what you said if you were wrong.
I will get a Tony Soprano tattoo, because he wasn't whacked.
Yeah.
I will get an AJ Soprano tattoo. Not whacked. I thought he was going up in that car.
Yeah.
I thought, yes, AJ's off my list. Meadow, I did say was going to get whacked, so she didn't.
Yeah.
So I got to get her on my back. I said Carm wouldn't get whacked, so there's one.
Yeah.
But then, and I also...
the mother.
I suspected
mother.
Carmela's mother was going to die somehow.
Who wasn't even in the episode.
So you got to get her on you.
I have to get her, so I have to get those 4.
All right, what if we do this? Instead, I think it would be... Carm makes more sense. We get Carm tattooed.
All right.
But... would you get this written underneath them?
Yeah.
I ordered some for the table.
Yeah. I'll get that in nice, beautiful, cursive penmanship.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Now, are you also not eating cannolis because you got a wedding coming up and you want to fit into your dress?
No, I wasn't offered one. I'm glad. Cannolis are actually my favorite dessert treat of all time.
Let you see, take a big bite of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
There's something about cannolis. I think they're the best dessert treat.
Yeah, they are.
That you could possibly get.
Well, first of all, they're one of the few Italian desserts that I really like.
Wow.
I love Italian food. Not the biggest fan of their desserts.
No.
Too
sweet, many of them.
I go just the opposite. Not chocolatey enough.
No.
There's a lack of sweetness. Almost Albanian. By the way, I'm pointing this out to you, Lily. The only place in the world that likes fucking George Bush, Albania. Thank you. That's the way I see you. The terrorists love them.
The gypsy throngs were cheering.
We are not disparaging them by calling them gypsies, Fez.
Oh, right, okay.
This is a post-Timus world. Albania, strong country coming up just to disagree with a little bit of the way they feel about the president. All right, now, so when are you going to get all these done?
So I'll get them, I guess. Got to get them, we got to work on it real quick and get them before the wedding occurs.
Yeah. Let's do it this week.
Okay.
So we got to find, cartoon pictures of them, right?
Yeah. What I was thinking was I have a bunch of the Sopranos DVDs, and the box sets, they have, cartoon pictures of them on those. So I think that would be easy for the artist to either trace or do something like that.
I hope you go with young, fat-faced AJ rather than, season 7 AJ.
Oh, absolutely. I want the little kid AJ. I like Meadow when she was younger as well.
Sick bastard.
She was 17 or 18 in the first season.
You're very sick. Seriously.
That's legal.
When she did that striptease.
Yeah.